Good morning, Nigerians. I'm Dr. Kemi Oluyede for Kemi Talk Safety, a 30-day PR campaign that I put together for awareness of all the insecurity going on in Nigeria, which is affecting southern Nigeria quite a bit today. Don't forget to donate to this cause. All the donation portals are on this page, wherever you're watching. Wema Bank, 025-418-4770. Zelle America, Kemi at yahoo.com, and of course paypal.me/Olukemi Olunlayo. It is only a 30-day campaign. So far, I have 3 people on ground. I don't live in Nigeria, but that doesn't mean that I don't have to concern myself. I have a big voice in Nigeria. I don't rely on the mainstream media. I don't need validation from bloggers, media, or anybody. My platforms are big enough to spread my voice. They want to shut me down. They can't. I don't live in Nigeria anymore. You could do that when I was there. Right now in this particular video, I want to talk about the situation in Benue. 2 days ago, I brought you a video that Blessing Anu, okay, the House of Rep member over there, who happens to be David Mark's daughter, was crying out to President Tinubu that it is getting worse. People are just senselessly being killed in Benue. If I have to count how many people has been killed in Benue in the last 15 years, I will come up with 3,000 people. I gave you the Amnesty International numbers yesterday in a different video. Nigerians, wake up. You're all quiet because it's not in your area. This thing has entered our area. Ondo State lost 60 farmers in their sleep because of herdsmen. It's getting down here. Uromi, look at what happened. Now, let's get back to Benue. What is going on right now is, okay, many of the people who contributed to the demise of Benue people are the same people ruling the place. Yes, Blessing, I'm talking to you. Your father, David Mark, that's the one that led the 10-member delegation to end Abiola's election, okay? And your father knew some of those leaders of those Mieti Allah and herdsmen and everything. No denying. Everybody's exposed in my reports. I used to be an investigative journalist for 31 years. I may have retired, but I'm still a PR specialist, okay? That's my second degree. And this is a PR campaign, okay? And I'm also a 37-year health professional, all right? I'm not going to rant about your dad and all their involvement in ruining Nigeria. But now you're the lawmaker for that area in Otukpo. People in Otukpo came out on Monday in droves protesting the killings, okay? Nigerian police couldn't do much because of you. You're a top leader's daughter. If it was just another member of the House of Reps, they'll go out there and be arresting people. At the end of the day, what happened Monday night, okay? Mr. Ajayi, Diola Ajayi, the head of the DSS, told Nigerians that we can't protect you all the time. Police, army, and DSS, we can't be everywhere at the same time. Why do we elect people to government? Why are these parastatals just around? Who is NSA Ribadu? Ribadu cannot watch the homeland. Can you see this happening in America? This is homeland security issues. Ribadu cannot do the NSA. He needs to go. But Tinubu will not remove, Ribadu. Now let's get to the Benue people. I did a report about Benue in November of 2024 when I was still practicing as an active journalist. Everybody needs to listen to this, okay? I did a report on the 25th of November, and I'm going to add that report to the end of this video. And what happened? What happened in Benue? People came in, and they were just senselessly killing Benue people. Who are these people? Herders. The same thing. Herders. When herders come, they come and attack. They come, they repeat. They come, they repeat. And this is what was about to happen in Oromi. They wanted to repeat the killing and the kidnappings. And the vigilante said no. Okay. Last night I spoke to one of my sons in America. You know what he told me? He said, Mom, since they've even disabled the vigilantes in Uromi, you are the International Vigilante. That's a good name. You can call me that now. International Vigilante. Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, you are the Chief of Army Staff. In a time where our army has been compromised with all kinds of bullshit going on. Okay, Lieutenant General Oluyede, you had an operation in Benue called Operation World Stroke. World Stroke was supposed to catch these herders and disperse them far, far away to northern Nigeria where they came from. You failed. Lieutenant General Oluyede, you failed. And I know Lagbaja, who was eliminated, just died, and you're just getting ready and getting used to the position. These are not jobs. These are not positions. These are dedication to the Nigerian people. The Nigerian people should be able, okay, I don't read out of any script. I talk from my head. And that's why you hear curse words. And the Nigerian people should be able to enjoy their communities. The communities in America, okay, do not experience this kind of things. The communities in Benue, in any parts of Nigeria, should be enjoying the serene nature of the countryside, or what we call the villages. But instead, the herders go there, destroy all the crops, kill the farmers, and it's going on in a spiral over and over again. I've done many stories about Benue. I've done many stories about Plateau, Madala, bombings, terrorist attacks. We have been telling people this. I said this on Russian television during the Jonathan administration. They're going to rebrand and come back as another form of terrorism, terrorists. And they did. When the bomb stopped, Boko Haram rebranded, and they came back as herdsmen, bandits, kidnappers, and everything. Are we blind? If you want to be the Chief of Army Staff Oluyede, Uncle Femi, Etiti, Bosinu, Benue, Operation World Stroke, OT failed. Operation World Stroke has failed. On the 24th of November 2024, all these people were coming from church. Service was ended. They have prayed to their God. And sometimes you want to question God. Why? You can't question God. But they were all going home, and the herders killed everybody. I did a video about this, November 25th. Okay, and part of the reason why I date all my work is because of authentication. Nigerians just think it's a good thing. Oh, Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, November 5th, 2024. That's how I start my videos. It's something we're taught in journalism, authentication. Authentication can be very expensive when you don't know the date of when that video was done. So I put my dates there. November 25th, January, February, March, April. 5 months coming up now, and they're still killing people at Benue. The killings are rising. General Olufemi Oluyede, you're the Chief of Army Staff. You need to get into Benue with all your men, and we need to rat out everybody. Politicians sponsoring these things, everybody needs to be ratted out. Okay, this is a 30-day campaign. Okay, on May 1st, I have to prepare for my retirement from pharmacy and healthcare on the 4th. I started in 1988, 37 years. Ejeka Gbadun, Ejeka celebrate lives where even the journalism one, 31 years. I've not done anything. Nobody has even said, let me throw Dr. Kemi a party, blah, 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 blah. I'm working for the people through one thing, my voice. If you're in Benue State and you're experiencing lapse in security, the government can protect you. If you have guns, if you have rifles, if you have hunters, this, hunters, that, protect your community. If you can't protect yourself alone and you want to protect other people, yes, do that. Have your phones ready, okay? Have your phones on at all times. And I know there's no electricity in parts of Nigeria, but communication is key. Communications is key. I'm trying to set up a hotline, but I don't even know how I'm going to be able to man it, because this is the reason why I'm begging for money for donations. They're trying to stop me. Okay, all these herders are on my page on Facebook, and I'm not having it. Okay, I'm very tough. I'm a very tough woman. I'm not having it. Okay, so now I'm appealing to everybody in Benue to cooperate. The government can't do it all. If you see anything suspicious, you go to the police station. You contact the authorities. The army needs to put those numbers up. Okay, Oluyede, you need to put those numbers up. General Femi Oluyede, you need to put those numbers up. The numbers you have for Lafayette, Operation Lafayette and all that. The army numbers to call in case there's emergency. You put them on during NSARS. Put them on a game. Toll-free numbers, Nigerians can call for help or to tell what's going on. If you see something, say something. We started that phrase in America. And finally, to the governor of Benue State, Governor Hyacinth Atim. Is it Atim, Atia? And finally, to the governor of Benue State, Governor Alia. Governor Hyacinth Alia is the governor of Benue, and he is a Catholic priest. Okay, he shattered the barriers. He's a Catholic priest. We've seen the Catholic priests going to church, carrying guns. We've seen a lot of Catholic priests who have seen their congregation killed. The man is a Catholic priest and became a politician. And it's not going to be done overnight. And I support you, Governor Alia, but we have to educate your people even more. Pass this video around to anyone you know from Benue, okay? That governor is trying his best to make his people safe and enjoy their state. That is our food basket in Nigeria. All our food comes from there.